I just finished up at MAGWest. I'm now just hanging out at the airport, but I expected to have a good time, but I'm gonna say I had like an unbelievably good time. It was really, really cool.
We're at MAGWest.
MAGWest!
In San Jose, California.
This is our first time. We've never actually been here, so it's gonna be a fun ride. I mean, from the moment that I got there, I was like, this atmosphere is amazing because it just feels like it's this judgment-free zone where people can just be who they want to be and dress how they want to dress and appreciate video game music at the same time as appreciating my favorite, franchise, Final Fantasy, and specifically Final Fantasy VII and Rebirth and Remake this time around for MAGWest. So the first thing I think I saw there was this trombone ensemble doing Final Fantasy music. Which is so epic. Of course, Bea was leading that because she's multi-talented. I just could not stop smiling. It was so entertaining and hilarious and fun and friendly and all the things. Hot dog, why not? And since this was really my first gaming convention, I've been to Disney conventions and I've been to a lot of tech conferences, but I haven't actually gone to any gaming conventions. So it was so entertaining to me to see somebody dressed as a chocobo just drinking coffee in a chair in the hotel lobby like it was a normal thing. Or some superhero in line for their room key, that just made me laugh. That's totally normal for those of you who go to these things all the time. This was my first, so I found that amazing. And then we got to do 2 different panels at MAGWest, which was honestly so fun as well. And the first one that we did was a music panel. It was about the evolution of Final Fantasy VII music from original to remake and rebirth. It's not the motorcycle one, but I can see how you would gather that. I haven't heard it. I thought I heard it in the back.
Is it a person?
It's a person.
It's Roche.
It's not Roche. It's Rufus. It's Rufus. Bravo, bravo. I put so much time into that presentation, so thank you for people showing up. We actually had a pretty packed room, which was a huge blessing, after, all the preparation. But the audience was great, super interactive, lots and lots of fun. And we will have a video of that full panel up if we don't already have it up on our channel. So you can check it out if you want to and try to play Name That Tune. Such a pleasure. Thanks for joining us on this. They had this jam space, I guess, which was you could just go in there and jump on a stage and pick up an instrument and start playing. I did not do this because that would be scary. I wanted to sing, but I actually had laryngitis this whole weekend. Not enough to where you can really hear it in my talking voice, but so, I couldn't really sing above a middle G or something, so it was pointless to sing. Next time, we'll jump up on stage. We'll jump on stage.
Seymour, my friend, the house is on fire!
No, Mother, it's just the northern lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a doggone good ham.
Yes! One of my favorite things about a gaming convention is this. It's amazing.
Did you make anything on the $100?
Oh yes, we did hit the $100 thanks to our.
We hit the $100?
Thanks to our generous friends over here from the Final Fantasy Files.
Yeah!
Donated $100.
Yes! Listen to the Final Fantasy Files, dang it! All right.
Ernest and I spent a lot of time at the variety stage area, which is kind of like a middle hub up the upstairs, next to a lot of the jam rooms, next to merchandise, all that, where you would just be walking by and you can sit down if you want and listen. It was also right next to the voice actor tables where they would do their meet and greets throughout the weekend. And so we ended up, just because we were there all the time, talking to the voice actors quite a bit.
Roche! In Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Watch the Final Fantasy Files.
Austin is now my new favorite. And of course, at this convention, we saw a lot of cosplay, specifically a lot of Final Fantasy cosplay, because the theme of MAGWest was Final Fantasy FF7. I love how he just kind of creepily walk over to people and start filming them awkwardly. Yeah, I'm not very good at that. So that, of course, made my heart happy. I talked to so many Tifa's. Tifa's here. We have to say hello. She's at guest services too. I might freak her out.
Tifa's a mindset.
She's a mindset. Oh, I like
Anybody can be Tifa, it's just you need the mindset.
Listen to Michelle, she knows. There were some squall costumes that were really good. There was a really good Noctis and Luna Freya by, I think they're a well-known cosplaying couple called One Cup of Coffee. These are artists. There were so many good cosplays, and there was a cosplay contest, and that was a ton of fun because everybody's jumping up on stage and having a good time, and there's a lot of Final Fantasy there too, and there's just so many interesting people.
Welcome to San Jose Maneta International Airport. Smoking
Pause.
is not.
This is my first MAGWest. I don't know what's going on. It's a really bright light in my face. There were also a couple times where I was pulled in to like help read donations or kind of host some of the speedruns that were happening, specifically the Final Fantasy VII speedrun.
Final Fantasy VII, the original. So strap yourselves in. It is about a 5-hour speed run.
I've skimmed it. It's wild.
Even though they really did not need me there, so they were nice to let me sit in the chair next to them. I don't think I said a single thing into the microphone for that, but I learned a ton about speedrunning, which is incredibly fascinating to me. And also, there was a Magic the Gathering game. I am ready for this. I have no idea what we're up against, but I'm excited to learn. Ernest actually played it, and he won.
Final Fantasy Files, you can find us everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Well, they didn't finish the game, but they determined that if they had been able to finish the game for time, Ernest likely would have been the winner.
We'll say that Ernest is the winner of the game.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yes! Way to represent Final Fantasy Files, Ernest. Proud of you. So they dubbed him the winner. All right, that was awesome. I really have no idea what was going on, but I liked seeing all the pretty Final Fantasy pictures. And most importantly, honestly, the donations. Every dollar makes such a difference. It goes straight to the charity that really, really helps kids in these hospitals. And honestly, who doesn't want to help kids in hospitals? There were also some outstanding concerts. So Super Soul Bros played. They're kind of like a ska video games band. I was blown away by them. I really, really liked it. Though I apologize, my footage, the microphone I was using did not like the bass in that room, so all the audio sounds like crap. Just trust me, it was really, really good. And then after Super Soul Bros was MAGWest, who's another video game music person. We got to have him on the show. I got to talk to him a little bit afterwards, and really, really fun, like a family guy. He's a rapper, but he's like a family-friendly rapper, and he did a bunch of his Final Fantasy VII like original rap songs that kind of put him on the map. Then he also did like kids raps about fruit or education, and I just thought that was so endearing, and I just had a giant smile on my face for all these concerts because they were so much fun. Just a really good vibe in there. Really good vibe. There were all kinds of acts. There was a really heavy metal band that was incredibly talented that I absolutely could not handle because I hate heavy metal music. I watched them for 15 seconds just to appreciate their talent, and then I went somewhere else. But they were really good. And then there were like acoustic artists.
Rolling around with the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow.
There was also an arcade that had a bunch of pinball machines, a bunch of different like retro games you could play. There were tabletops, all kinds of things throughout this convention. And there were these rhythm games that were intense, and I was impressed by those. I'm musical, so I can play a little bit, but these people were next level. Like, it was amazing. And then on Saturday, Ernest and I went to lunch with William, who plays Rude in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. They took me to they didn't take me. They're both from the South, so they wanted to go eat Southern cooking. So they took me to a place called Jackie's, I keep saying take me. They went to a place called Jackie's. I tagged along basically as the third wheel because William and Ernest are buddies, and I was literally like crammed between the car seats in the back of the Jeep, but they were so nice to let me come along. What are you getting, William? Do you know?
I'm definitely getting greens, and I'm going to take a look at the rest of the menu.
And I tried collard greens for the first time.
Oh my gosh, that's so strong.
So I can check that box.
I think I'm just opt for my macaroni and cheese.
One of the most amazing things that they did at MAGWest, and apparently they do every year, is they have an orchestra and a choir that rehearses like one time, and then they put on like a show or a concert for anyone who wants to be in it. So if you bring an instrument or your voice, you can just opt into this choir orchestra performance. And the joy in that for me was so awesome watching. I couldn't sing in the choir again because laryngitis, but just seeing all those people playing these instruments, and they played Final Fantasy VII songs, and nobody cares like how perfect the notes are, but it still sounded good enough to be enjoyable. Like it was, they only rehearsed once. Like it was pretty awesome. And I was just blown away by that because it's so wholesome feeling to have all these people come together and just want to play. And a lot of them are like the cosplayers that I saw earlier, so they're playing in costume. It's just so, it's so fun. Maybe this is old hat for y'all, but it's not old hat for me. And then, of course, we did another panel. This one was with the voice actors, which was a total treat.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome.
When are we going to do your next project? You got
We got the job.
Yeah, we're all hired.
Finally!
God, I needed that job so desperately.
I'm absolutely flattered that I got to be able to do this with, Ernest and the voice actors and be able to craft some questions to ask them. We are going to put that full panel up on the channel as well, so you can watch it if it's not already up. I just have a ton of respect for all voice actors. John, Brianna, William, Arnie, and Austin. Got to spend a lot of time with Austin. Got to spend a good amount of time with John. These people are good people. And that was just so much fun. The audience was amazing. The vibe in the room during the panel was fantastic. At least from my perspective, I was really, really enjoying it. So thank you to everybody who supported that. That was really, really cool. The voice actors brought some fantastic insights and a lot of great information that I did not know about, being that I'm a live actors director, like a film director, more than I've never done voice directing, and especially for a dubbed game, it's just a totally different world.
We also listen to the Japanese voice actors for every single line that we do, because that informs everything that we do. Yeah. So that's all part of it. That's so fascinating.
In a weird way, tell the truth. Because sometimes you listen to the Japanese line and it's long and you got like 4 or 5 words. And sometimes you listen to the Japanese line and it'll be a line like this. But that's how we would deliver it. Without shouting like this!
I heard they turned a couple dozen people away, including John Eric Bentley's own son. Didn't get into his own dad's panel. He was cool with it, he's fine. There was like a marketplace where people were making things and selling them, but they were pretty amazing things.
Carrie makes these hats that are so cute. Oh, that's so cute.
I had the opportunity to pull each of the voice actors aside and ask them some of your questions, actually. So if you submitted a question for the panel that we didn't get to, then I really tried to get as many of those in as I could. I couldn't get them all in, but I tried to get a bunch of those in, and yeah, the actors were totally cool to do that.
Do any of your former teammates know that you're the voice of a major video game character?
Some of them do. Many of them do. It's so weird, you know. You get my kids playing you, and I heard your voice in my living room.
Stop.
Those are the fun ones.
John Eric Bentley, I loved him as a performer, and as a human, he's even better.
So whenever I get to meet people, I want to treasure that, and I want to show them compassion. I want to show them empathy. I want to show them care. I want to show them a friendly gesture and a smile. And for me, and you know me as well, I like to hug. I'm a hugger. But I hug for a purpose, because I don't know if you woke up and no one told you hello, good morning. I don't know if you woke up and someone said I love you. I don't know if you have someone to let you know that you are special to them. And so whenever you meet me, I'm gonna do it. Even for those who are like, no, I don't want to hug, I'm still gonna let you know that you're important and you're special, because I don't think it goes around enough.
Austin's incredibly talented.
Ernest believes that Austin should be the voice of none other than Kefka Palazzo from Final Fantasy VI if they ever do a remake. She totally should.
And I agree.
He agrees!
Life, dreams, hope. Where do they come from and where do they go? Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all.
Oh my gosh, it's like a perfect audition, you guys. They're all just so great, you guys. Like, they're good people. They deserve the success that they're having, which is really cool to see. In fact, I told John that my brother has a big canvas of Barret on his wall because he's a big Barret fan. And I was going to ask John if he would record a short video message for my brother. And before I could even get the words out of my mouth, he's like, oh, let's call him. I'm like, wait, call him? Video call him? And he's like, yeah. So he video called my brother from my phone. And my brother's face, when he saw he was talking to Barret and he's in the Barret voice and stuff, it was too good.
I'm starstruck right now.
Hey, man, put that damn camera back on you.
What's up?
So cool.
I had to call. We had to do. I said, man,
Goodness.
he's got a picture of Barret on his.
It was awesome. The only voice actor I couldn't pull aside for a private conversation on camera was Brianna, but I was able to read to her off camera some of the comments you guys have asked me to give to her, so to make sure that she saw that she had your support. John, Brianna, William, Arnie, you guys are awesome. Thank you for doing this for us.
Thank you both.
I had an unimaginably good time. Got my luggage here. Gonna walk to the airport and digest this insanely fun weekend I just had. Special thanks to my wonderful husband, Spencer, who you know, who is watching our children while I basically party in San Jose.
And Ernest helped a lot of this happen as well. Thanks, MAGWest. Thanks, V. Thanks, Jean. Thanks for the invitation. And yeah, I'm afraid I might have to keep coming back to this every year, even if it's not Final Fantasy themed, because the memories I made here were pretty special.